This is a video on translating from English to truth functional logic. That's chapters 4 and 5 in For All X. And the first thing that I'm going to go over are the connectives. So you may know this from looking at chapter 5, but just quickly. And is the ampersand. You make the ampersand a line there, a little loop, and then a big loop. Okay, then or is the wedge. If then is the arrow. If and only if is the double-sided arrow. And not is this symbol. Although you can't make that on the keyboard, all the rest of these you can make one way or another using your keyboard. So when you're typing, you have to use the tilde, this, for not. And that's going to be in the upper left, right above the tab key on your keyboard. Shift and that key above the tab. Okay, so let's do some translating. Okay, so we'll start with this translation scheme, or as the book calls it, the symbolization key. So P stands for Jeff is fishing. Q stands for Eric is reading. So if we take this first one, Eric is reading and Jeff is fishing. So that's going to be Q and P. And if we use parentheses, which the book kind of insists on, although if there's no ambiguity, it doesn't really matter. Okay, next, if Jeff is fishing, then Eric is reading. Okay, so P, arrow, Q. Next, Eric is not reading or Jeff is fishing. Okay, we have a not here, so we have to use that not symbol. Eric is not reading. Okay, that's going to be not Q. Or the wedge, Jeff is fishing, P. Okay, and then Jeff is not fishing if and only if Eric is reading. Okay, so again we have a not, so not P, excuse me. If and only if, double arrow, Eric is reading, Q. Okay, and again, if we're going to use the parentheses, they would be like that. The book kind of insists on it, but if there's no ambiguity, which there isn't in any of these cases, then it doesn't really matter too much to me. Okay, so that's to get you started. In the next video, I'll go over sentences, translations where we need to use 3 letters, which gets a little more complicated, so watch that video as well.